Stop scrolling for a second. Let me ask you something real. Do you ever sit at your desk, open your book, and then suddenly your brain goes blank? You want to study, you try to study, but somehow your mind wanders, motivation dies, and the day ends with regret? If yes, you're not alone. Most students live the cycle every single day. But the top 1%, they break the cycle, not because they're smarter, but because they do a few things differently every day without fail. Today, I'll show you exactly what those small things are so you can steal them and change your life. Stay with me because the habits near the end are the real game changer. Section 1. Morning. The top 1% start before the world wakes up. The top 1% don't wake up early. They wake up intentional. They don't touch their phone first thing. They don't start the day with chaos. They do one thing: create clarity. Habit 1. A 3-minute morning plan. Before brushing their teeth, they write down, what must I finish today? What can wait? What is my first action? It takes 3 minutes, but prevents 3 hours of confusion. Habit 2, one small win. They choose a tiny action that creates momentum, like making the bed, drinking water, or reading one page. This tells the brain, today, we're winning. Habit 3, no negotiation mode. Top 1% students don't ask themselves, do I feel like studying? Feelings come later. Action comes first. Science. When you start your day with a small, predictable routine, your brain releases dopamine, the motivation chemical. Momentum becomes automatic. Action for you. Tomorrow morning, do just these 3. Plan 3 things, do one small win, and no phone until after the first task. Your entire day will feel different. Section 2, study time. They don't study more, they study smart. Top 1% students aren't book slaves, they're strategists. Habit 5. They protect their focus like treasure. They turn off notifications. They keep the phone in another room, not because they have strong willpower, but because they know willpower is weak. Environment wins. Habit 6. They use the 50-10 method. 50 minutes deep focus, 10 minutes break. This mirrors how the brain naturally cycles energy. Habit 7. They don't reread notes. Average students reread the same pages again and again, thinking they're studying. Top 1% students test themselves. They explain concepts out loud. They attempt questions. They trick their brain into remembering. Story. A medical student once told me, I don't study until I feel confident. I study until I can teach it without looking at my notes. That's the top 1% difference. Action for you. After studying a topic, close your book and explain it in simple words. If you can't teach it, you don't know it yet. Simple. Section 3. Afternoon. They save their energy, not waste it. After lunch, most students feel sleepy, but the top 1% expect this. They plan around it. Habit 7. They don't try to do heavy tasks when energy is low. They do lighter tasks. Revision, solving easy questions, or organizing notes. Habit 8. They schedule tiny 5-minute resets. Stretch, walk, drink water, deep breaths. Reset your brain so it doesn't crash. Science. Your brain cannot give full focus for long hours. Short resets restore oxygen flow and improve memory. Action for you. Every time you feel like quitting, don't quit. Reset for 5 minutes and then come back. Section 4. Evening. They do the one thing most students avoid. What separates the top 1% the most? Reflection. They don't just study, they review how they study. Habit 9. Daily 10-minute reflection. They ask, what went well today? What distracted me? What will I fix tomorrow? This is how they avoid repeating mistakes. Habit 10. They track progress like athletes. Pages completed. Chapters understood. Mock test scores. Tracking makes improvement addictive. Short emotional line. Because when you see yourself getting better, you stop doubting and start believing. Section 5. Night. They protect their sleep like their future depends on it. Most students study till 2 a.m., wake up tired, and then wonder why their brain refuses to work. Top 1% students don't do this. Habit 11. They shut down screens 30 minutes before bed. This resets melatonin and helps the brain store memory. Habit 12. They end the day with gratitude. Not full journaling, just one line. What's one thing I did well today? This reduces stress and makes the brain calmer and sharper for tomorrow. Section 6. Mindset. The deepest difference. Top 1% students feel tired. They feel lazy. They feel unmotivated, just like you. But they don't wait for motivation. They create it through habit. They don't aim for perfection. They aim for progress. They don't say, I'll try. They say, I'll do what I can do today, and tomorrow I'll be better. Emotional line. And maybe no one around you believes in you right now, but trust me, you have no idea how powerful you can become once you stop fighting yourself and start building yourself. Conclusion. 1% changes, 100% results. So let's recap the top 1% habits you can start today. Morning clarity, smart study techniques, controlled focus, midday resets, daily reflection, proper sleep, and a growth mindset. You don't need a new life. You only need new habits. If this video helped you, hit like so more students can find it. Subscribe if you want to become the best version of yourself. And share this with a friend who needs a little push today. You're capable of more than you think. Now go level up your life.